Meet Princess Consuela Banana Hammock.
All right, and we are live. Welcome to everyone that's already here. It's busy here already. Busy. I should have technical difficulties more often, apparently. Lana, Fruit, Ida, Meek. This is an owl as well. Welcome to all of you. You're all hope you're all doing good tonight. We are having some really weird audio issues tonight. So all of a sudden, both my microphone and my capture card just decided to drop in volume for whatever reason. I don't know what's causing it. However, that song is loud. I've managed to kind of solve it in a way by just adding a bunch of gain to everything. Hopefully that doesn't cause everything to sound terrible. Only time will tell, though. Yeah, it is a really strange one. Fun pre-game challenge? I suppose so. Yeah, I suppose so. In any case, though, how is everyone doing tonight? What's Pandora's Tower about? I mean, we're about to kind of see it, but Pandora's Tower is it's one of my childhood favorites, to the point where it's actually part of my gaming tattoo sleeve. But basically, it's an RPG on the Wii, where your girlfriend basically is cursed by an evil entity, and you have to grab a bunch of things from a bunch of different towers to help lift that curse. Basically, that's kind of the premise. The game is going to explain it a lot better than I can in a little bit. Does that mean we're gonna get blasted eventually? Hopefully not. I really hope not. I can't really hear if the audio is gonna sound bad. I can't really hear it on my end. So feel free to let me know how it sounds on your end in a little bit when we get the game started. Hopefully the mic sounds fine though, because that was, I mean, the mic was also, it seems fine right now. Okay, that's good, that's good. Still stuck at work but pushing through. Sorry to hear that, Fruit. Hopefully the rest of your workday goes well. But I'm glad that the audio sounds good at the moment. You know what? It's one of the few times that we here in the Netherlands have a bank holiday today. So that was fun. We had a day off today. Spent a lot of the day just kind of chilling, gaming. I played bass guitar again for the first time in like almost a year. For the first time since I broke my elbow. So you know, that's that was a pretty good thing. I'm not very good at it anymore. I can tell you that much, but still. Get Mayday. But Mayday is the thing that England gets, right? We have here in the Netherlands we have Liberation Day today, which is a holiday once every 5 years. We get a day off for that for some reason. Not every year, but once every 5 years. It's really weird. But yeah, I was able to make some good use of that today. Just spend the time playing some video games. I'm pretty much done with the Castlevania Dominus collection, which I'd been playing off stream. So that's good. So that's what Ireland gets today. Yeah, the UK I think has 2 days in May that aren't necessarily holidays. I think those days in the UK are just May early May day off and late May day off, something along those lines. Haven't touched the bass in over 5 years. Well, for me it was almost a year. I didn't play for very long. I played for like 15 or 20 minutes, but no, just to kind of see how my elbow felt about it, and it was fine. It was fine. I'm extremely rusty though, so I kind of gotta relearn a bunch of things. Yeah, it was when you were still sleeping, Meek. It was at like what 10 a.m. this morning, something along those lines. West just staring through the window waiting. I know what that feels like, honestly, Lana. It's only a couple of days ago, we had a situation where all of Europe had a day off except for the Netherlands and Denmark, I'm pretty sure, which was Labor Day, which Fruit knows all about because Fruit did have that day off. In any case, we are, of course, playing Pandora's Tower tonight. Yesterday, we ended up finishing Yoshi's Crafted World, which was a lot of fun, of course. Well, at least it started getting fun again at the point where I decided not to go for the 100% anymore. Then the game started becoming fun again. So, that was good. We ended up finishing the game last night. And starting this week, we're going to be moving on to a 2-game format. From now up until the Switch 2 releases. Tonight we're going to be starting Pandora's Tower. On Wednesday we're going to start another childhood favorite of mine, Illusion of Gaia, which I'm very excited to play as well. So that's going to be fun. Stay tuned for that. Of course, we post updates about all of these things on Discord as well, in case anyone isn't in there already. Just post a link real quick. So yeah, we normally I would do Mario Kart on Monday, but I decided to put that on the bench for a few weeks until Mario Kart World releases. So at that point we're going to be bringing it back, of course. But first we have a couple of old favorites in mind to play with Pandora's Tower tonight, and I feel like I feel like I'm almost at a personal best here of the amount of time I've spent talking before at the beginning of the stream, before even playing a game. Although I guess that's not really a bad thing because that means it's a busy chat tonight, which I'm a fan of. But what we're gonna do here is we are going to go right over here. Look at that Wii screen. It's not the Wii U, but it's a Wii screen, and you can kind of hear the little Wii noises in the background now. So with the issues that I had, you just couldn't hear that at all. They were there, but you just couldn't hear it on the output. So hopefully it sounds good at the moment. Please, can everyone please let me know how does this sound? Did that sound acceptable? Sounds good? Okay, that's good to know. On my way to professional yapper? I mean, maybe. Can I talk over it? So the volume here, this should be a good mix that we have going here. It sounds normal? Okay, that's good. That is good. Start showing up on Just Chatting. I mean, I've done a Just Chatting stream before, so, you know, it wouldn't be the first time. In any case, let's get this game started. I still have my original save files from back in the day on here as well. When did this game release again? Let me Google that real quick. Let me Google that. Pandora's Tower. This game released in 2011. All right. So 14 years ago. Yep. That makes sense. That surely doesn't make me feel old. All right. Start playing the game though. Hopefully I don't have to readjust my gain. Actual retro game. I mean, the fact that I have to call this retro kind of hurts a little bit, not gonna lie. But it's a 14-year-old game, so you know. What else can I say really about that? Oh, by the way, I have my original files here as well. These two, I'm pretty sure one of these two I got the best ending, and one of the other ones I got like one of the worst endings on. I'm gonna start a new game though. The game audio seemed a little bit soft there, but I think that was just because that's how that part of the game goes. So I feel like this should be a little bit louder. If my Wiimote doesn't decide to fall down. So apparently you can play this game with the Wii Classic controller. I didn't know that. I never knew that. I only found that earlier today, so that's what we're doing. I'm using the Classic Controller Pro for this one. Yeah, the game audio needs to be a little bit louder here. Give me a quick second to adjust that.
This way, quick.
Elgato HD. Filters, gain. I think right about here is where I want it. Hopefully this is a good volume. If not, then I'll just tweak it a little bit again. We're kind of tweaking things as we go here tonight because of those technical issues, but that's fine.
If you don't act to help her, she won't be human much longer. Slowly.
Yeah, we're in tough times in this game, Lana. So yeah, you can tell we're off to a very hot start. These characters are, at least. I will say, graphically, this game looks better than I thought it was going to. Because I was expecting, you know, it's a Wii game, so it's gonna look terrible. Even though I remember it looking amazing. But it looks pretty decent. Still. I mean, you can still tell it's a Wii game, of course. Yeah, like you say, Keita, the graphics do hold up.
Behold the 13 towers.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Even though it kind of looks like it's one tower. Yeah, this is probably my favorite Wii game. So, you know. That goes to tell something.
To your old self as soon as humanly possible.
Soon as humanly possible, huh? He's got puns for me.
Still hideous, no matter how many times you see it, isn't it?
And once we get there...
Yeah, she indeed is looking rough, Lana. We're gonna be able to,
Let's not tarry here. No,
we're gonna be able to fix that, though, soon enough. But it was a lack of good sleep. I mean, you know, if that's the case, then I would be looking like that as well.
This chain. Take it.
All right. We have one of our first main tools here.
Get hold of all that beast flesh. The flesh is for a ceremony, you see, to get her back to her old self.
Mavda, I want to go too.
Yeah, I don't think you're quite going to be able to, Elena.
I'll be back.
And apparently I'm playing as Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You'd best head off without delay.
Is the game just going to throw me into the first tower just like that? I don't remember that being the case, to be honest. But I'll take it.
Aaron, be careful.
You want to save your game? Well, we didn't really do anything yet, but yeah, let's. If the game lets me. Hello? Can I do anything? Continue game, yes. Why is my controller not working here? I had to do that using the Wii mode. Yeah, my controller isn't doing anything. There we go, that's more like it. Okay. Technical issues left and right here. So normally, you see this little pointer that we have here? Normally you would be doing that with the Wii mode, which is pretty much exactly the reason why I didn't realize that this game was compatible with the classic controller. But it is. So I take those. All of these. The game audio still feels a little bit low, doesn't it? Let me turn it up a little bit more. Alright, and let's get going. Where am I supposed to go first? I'm just gonna go through this first door and see what happens. Nothing here yet. Some heavy coins. Those are worth quite a lot, apparently. I don't see any enemies yet. Oh, there we go. So you see that emblem that this monster has on its back? I have that specific emblem tattooed on my arm. Nice little tutorial monster here. Target with cursor and then press R. Oh yeah, because that's how you loot things in this game. Look at this tattoo. Like that tattoo? I do too, Meek. I do too. I've got the beast flesh. Now I need to get back. Oh, I need to get back immediately. I see. Interesting. View tutorials, hit the pause menu, and then go to guide. Okay. Hopefully I don't need to do that. By the way, if the game still feels a little quiet to everyone, feel free to let me know. As we go back to the observatory. In the meantime, apparently my Google Assistant thought I was asking it about this game. Audio sounds good? Okay, that's good to hear. I'm glad to hear that. Because I think the audio design in this game is really good, so I would want to show it off a bit as well. Let me close my gain thing. OBS in.
Aaron, you're back.
Yes, I am. My name is Joe, though, not
In
Aaron.
one piece, I see. So, have you brought us back flesh for the ceremony?
Yes.
Here. Go on now.
I was explaining this bit to a friend of mine earlier today. And out of context, it sounded. I feel like it must have sounded like the strangest thing.
Ah, I see what the problem is. Folks in this country are believers in Ios. You're forbidden to eat meat, aren't you? Now this little morsel is beast flesh, freshly cut from servant beasts.
Again, how is that different from meat?
Ah. Come now, girl. Eat it down.
Elena.
But I've never eaten meat.
Well, if
I
you
think it's about time to
don't
start
eat it,
to get started with that,
your
Elena.
fate will be sealed. You'll grow more and more monstrous. And there'll be no happy ending for you and young Aaron.
I feel like, Keita, with some of the games that you play, they shouldn't be too out of the ordinary, right? Or am I mistaken? Seasoning whatsoever? Yeah, that's questionable, isn't it? That's so, Keita. Is that so?
Elena!
Well, it does seem to be helping. So, you know, we take those.
That's it. The curse.
So the curse is basically that she has to keep eating that stuff all the time, or else she ends up turning into a monster.
In the heart of the continent of Imperia lies the kingdom of Illyria. At its remotest edge, hundreds of leagues from the capital of Helicon,
Really now, Meek,
a
really now.
forbidding wasteland stretches to the furthest horizon, Orcanus. Deep within this desolate expanse, where none may set foot, the earth has been torn asunder to form a rift extending over thousands of leagues, known simply as the Scar. At its center, suspended above this fathomless fissure, are the 13 towers. Towers of all sizes interlink and intertwine, each playing their part in the intricate design, fusing to become one single vast fortress. Held in place by 12 chains that grip the walls of the surrounding
enough,
cliffs,
You
the
got a wolf.
towers loom like a spider in its web, seeming to inhabit a space beyond the normal world. The bristling turrets of the towers serve a purpose. They bind the earth together, preventing the scar from widening and tearing the world itself apart.
Kind of interesting how all of this game basically technically takes place in one location. Yeah, look at that, Elena.
You're back.
She's finally discovered the magic behind eating meat.
Yes.
Thank you, Aaron. And you too, Mavda. Oh, this is wonderful. I can go back to my village.
Don't get too far ahead of yourself, young lady. The curse is far from being lifted.
Huh?
There, on your back. Not so long as that mark remains.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while until we get that to happen.
The curse hasn't been lifted. What do you mean? But I'm normal again.
Only for a while. So long as you have that on your back, the curse will slowly take hold.
This game, luckily, is nice enough to narrate everything for
You
me.
mean the
Means I
meat?
don't need to do it myself.
I can't stomach anymore.
Illusion of Gaia next Wednesday is going to be
Well, I'm
completely
afraid
different.
You're going to have to. Otherwise, things are only going to get worse. To think the maiden at the Harvest Festival would end up forced to eat meat.
Okay, what are we asking here? Why is this happening? Let's ask about
That's
that.
because of the curse, of course. Why, indeed. How would I know?
I've always wondered what Mavda is supposed to be, by the way. And what that person on her back is as well.
Why, yes. Poor Elena is not the first to be cursed in this way. All sorts of things. Some fell into the hands of the Illyrian army and were dealt with.
I see. I have a feeling I know what that means. Sounds unfortunate. First thing that
All
changes.
you have to do is to keep bringing beast flesh back from the towers. Though
All right.
that will only weaken the curse, it won't hold it back forever. When Elena consumes the flesh, her changes will reverse. But this respite is only temporary. If you leave her as she is, the poor girl's transformation will continue unabated. If you can't slow the curse's progress, she will never be human again. You've
Right.
got a memory like a sieve. My name's Mavda, and don't you forget. I told you this already. My people are the Vestra.
The
and
Vestra.
they are
Alright, so that's
traveling
what she is.
merchants.
Alright. And what's that on your back? Please
You
let me know.
forgot already? Dearie me, I introduced you. This old fellow is my boon companion. He's rather
He's got quite the
shy and
attitude, doesn't she?
retiring, I'm afraid. Oi, you up there. That's right, isn't it?
I love how he's just called old man. When talk about the demon on her back, that's rude. I mean, it's apparently just a person.
So this is to be my life? To be cooped up in here, eating foul flesh? Must I learn to live like this? Can I not lift the curse?
Lifting the curse, you say? Well, now.
Oh, do tell me, Mavda, please.
There does seem to be a possibility.
You must head back to the towers. Deep within each one, a master awaits you. Defeat these masters and return here with their flesh. If Elena eats this flesh, the mark on her back will fade, and she may be human once more.
No, I won't hear of it. How can I ask Aaron to face such dangers for my sake?
I mean, Elena, honestly, it's either this or you become an actual literal monster. So, you know, I would have made my choice at this point.
Of course. That's easier said than done. Oh, that reminds me. I have a little something for you.
Is that so, Mafta? What would that be? We already got the chain earlier. Are we gonna get an upgrade on the chain or
This
something?
belongs to my people. It's called the Oraclus chain.
Okay.
And now to take just a little of Elena's lovely hair.
What?
It's for Aaron's sake.
I forgot what this is going, to be honest. He's got quite the answer, that guy, doesn't he?
I take it this is your first time. Quite a sight, is it not? My people, the Vestra, are the heirs to a special power.
Oh, this real name is?
They
What's that, Meek?
control the chains of destiny, the invisible ties that bind people together. Aaron, hold out your hands.
I had a feeling that was where you were going to go with that.
You know what you're doing.
Especially Meek, because I almost made the same joke myself.
To you. Now, wherever you go, you will always be connected to Elena.
All right. Do you want to save? Yes. Yes, I do. Please remember that we watched all of those cutscenes. Next morning. Find Elena with L. Oh, look at this. That's nice. Even though Aaron could already see her pretty
Good morning,
pretty
Aaron.
easily.
Yesterday was a long day, wasn't it? I'm still a bit dazed.
Yeah, you're right about that, Elena.
But I think I'm all right. Thanks for worrying about me.
So for a little bit of context here, this game has a dating sim element in it. Get and give gifts to enhance affinity. The couple's bond will influence fate. So basically what that means is we want that bond, that little thing on the left here, we want that to be all the way at the top by the time that we finish the game. Otherwise we're going to get a bad ending.
I have to eat Master Flash in order to lift the curse. But it's so dangerous for you, Aaron. Eating
I
the
keep
Monster
chatting, does it
Flesh
go
is the
up as
only
well?
way I can stay human.
I don't think so. I don't have any gifts to give her either. You speak with Mavda before heading to the towers. Luckily there's an arrow pointing me right where Mavda is. Create, upgrade, buy and sell items.
Make yourselves at home. You'll be here for a while. You can't afford to wander too far.
I suppose that's right, yeah.
The army will be looking for you.
The army will be looking for me, okay.
Without doubt.
Oh, I guess because the
For
army wants to take
safety.
Elena out because she has the curse. I think that's the logic there.
This was the observatory the Illyrian army used to keep an eye on the 13 towers. But no one
Little bit slow there, Meek.
uses it anymore. I doubt they'll look here. Quick on the uptake, aren't you? Well, that's how things stand. What do you need?
Alright, let me see what we have here. Buy, sell. I can buy gifts for Elena here.
Here's what's in stock today.
And also other stuff. From the looks of it. So, medicine, remedy, flowers. I think this is
That
one of
will
those
cost
things
you this
that
much.
is a good thing to give to Elena. So we're gonna grab that.
Was there something else you wanted? What do
Have
you
anything I
want
can
to
sell?
me?
I think I want to keep all of those for the
Was
moment.
there something else you wanted?
Let's see what
Select
items
the
we can make.
item you wish to create.
We can make nymph water apparently.
What creation method?
What does that do? Deep blue elixir. Yeah, but what does that actually do?
What? Yeah. Seems that went well.
A commonly found deep blue elixir.
Where do you want to
I still have no idea what that does.
Was there something else? Select the materials you want to combine.
Okay, so if I combine
You're
this nymph
able to
water.
make the following items.
Oh, I see. It just gives you a bunch
You're
of recipes
able
you
to
can
make
use.
The following items.
Alright, fair enough. Obviously right now we cannot do a
Was there
ton.
something else you wanted?
Okay. As weapon level increases, you'll be able to use new additional
Choose
attacks.
A weapon to choose a way to forge.
Yeah,
Was there
we
something-
cannot do
Oh,
anything yet, really.
You don't need to give me anything in return. We help each other out, you see.
Okay, what's that? A harvest of horror. Okay. Rumors have been running riot ever since the chaos that erupted at the Harvest Festival. All of the rumors shared a common thread. That a maiden became a beast. Singer at the festival was transformed into a beast that had bared its fangs at the assembled throngs. The Illyrian army have said nothing since announcing that no casualties had resulted. But they are thought to be in hot pursuit of the maiden and her companions. What's her true story? What's the true story, that is?
Farewell.
Is that old man trying to sing a song? I should make a record of all that's happened so far. How does one do that? Oh, I see, right. This is how we save the game, that makes sense. Open trunk. Why would I open trunk? He's not even here. In any case. I think I want to keep all of this with me now. Just to discover all of these things that the game is pointing me at. Stairs go up to the roof and down to the cellar. I see there's stuff here. Grab that. What's everyone's opinion on this game so far? I know that I've already been pretty open about what I feel about how I feel about this game. Although it's at the moment it's still way too early to really have a decent conclusion, isn't it? This lamp can still be used. Elena would like it. Okay. Restoring the chain. The miraculous chain is the treasure of our people, passed down from generation to generation. The power hidden inside this mighty chain grows and is the cornerstone of all the gifts and arcane abilities of our people. However, the power is not what it once was, and we cannot use it as our forefathers once did. For the Vesper to return to their former glory, the chain must be restored. Okay. Is there anything else in here? Maybe around one of these corners? No? Well, not yet, at least. Looks nice so far. I mean, they haven't even really gotten to the proper game yet. Which is interesting. Yeah, so that's how we can restore our health. We don't really need to do that right now. Let's have a chat with Elena first.
That kind of thing is bound to put anyone on edge.
Like to give a gift to give Elena a gift. Alright, let's give her the lamp then. Certain items will greatly boost Aaron and Elena's affinity.
What a beautiful lamp. I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's lit.
Playing Pokemon Violet, so your standards are really low at the moment. I mean, fair enough, Meek, fair enough. Because that game is... Oh, well, that game is something, isn't it?
It's such a warm light, don't you think? Huh?
Game looks better. Yeah, and this is a Wii game as well.
This'll add some cheer to the evenings.
Alright, so we made a little bit of progress on the little bar on the left.
That lamp you gave me gives off a lovely light, Aaron. I'll never tire of looking at it.
Like I said, this game has some dating sim elements in it. As you can see, let's give her the flower seeds as well.
I'll try sowing these right away. Let's hope we get some pretty flowers soon. Don't give me a reason to worry, will you?
Let's talk to her about restoring the chain.
The chain is not yet at its peak. It used to be even more powerful, it seems. Still, it's doing a good job of protecting you, Aaron. So I'm very grateful for it.
All right, let's actually go to the towers. Yeah, I don't know how the biggest franchise in the world, Meek, how you can mess it up like that. But they managed to do it. In the meantime, let's go to Treetop Tower. When Aaron is in the towers, the round gate will empty. Hi there, Scuffed. This represents the curse's progress. Restore the gauge by giving Elena flesh. Okay. How are you doing, Scuffed? Hope you're having a good one. Can I like dismiss that message to the left? Because I get it now. I had some shortcuts. Ah, that's useful. As you can tell, I need to get kinda used to the controls of this game again. Does it want me to use one of them? Oh, that message wasn't going to go away until I wasted a berry there. Anything interesting here? Strange grains. Let's grab that. Another lump of metal as well. All right. So there's a bunch of different attacks that you can do with the chain. You gain chain with minus, okay. So it's pretty much teaching me about that right now then. There we go. That should give us some more beach flesh. Yes, it does. We need to pay attention to that little timer on the bottom left, of course, because before it runs out, I need to make sure to get back to the observatory and give some flesh to Elena. Was about that will give different items if you use the chain to pull the item out of them. Hey. But how are you tonight, Scuffed? Hope you're having a good one today. Especially with all the car-related things happening. We got some mercury there, nice. Same as usual, I see. Today my posting began in the 13 towers. My job is to transport food and medicine for the army for storage in the place known as Treetop Tower. As I carried the crates assigned to me, I saw the whole series of strange and startling sights. I saw a huge tree growing upside down and curious thorns that moved just like animals. The higher up in the tower you go, the more marvels meet your eyes. I had no inkling that I would witness such weird and wonderful things. I think I'm going to enjoy this assignment. What if later on we get like another journal entry from that same person, where it turns out that he just died? Oh, is this just a shortcut that we created? I think it is. Let's grab that crystal ore though. Yeah, this is just a straight up shortcut that we created. Okay. Get back over. Oh, really? Didn't notice that that flower enemy in the back would start shooting things at me. Well, outside, I suppose it makes sense. Alright, so far so good with this dungeon. I mean, it is the first in the game, so, you know. This a door? No, it isn't. Another elevator here. I think I want to go through this door first, though. Oh, look at this. One problem that I think can already be kind of noticed with this game is that the camera is a little bit weird sometimes. And you can't really adjust it very well. As it's very apparent right here. Some dripping flesh there. I wonder how that's different from normal beast flesh. So far so good against this person. Go. Neither of us got that layer on, that's unfortunate. Additional moss, that seems useful. Wasp study. My job tomorrow is to guard the scholars. Keep those wasps from attacking them and lead them to the nest so they can investigate it. By observing the wasps, the scholars have come to the conclusion that there must be something important in the nest. Our objective is to ascertain what that is. But this is no easy matter. Those wasps that swarm near the nest could prove deadly. I asked one of the scholars whether it was really worth the risk. He told me that any advance in research could help our land. That we had to go on. Knowledge can change the world, he said. That look in his eyes was of the same one you see in the battlefield. Interesting. Why are we having a cutscene about those bugs being there? Ah, I see. Got a warrior amulet. Okay, hit the pause menu and equip. Equip item select bag by pressing left on the stick. Okay. Select the warrior amulet. Protects warriors. Okay, let's equip this. After selecting an item to equip, the equip zone will open. Place the item in a blank space in the equip zone. Equipping items will boost Aaron's abilities. You can also obtain equipable items when you create items. Very nice. So the equipment in this game kind of works like a lunchbox principle. Where you kind of have to fit your stuff within the space that you have. Checkpoint pass, that's nice. And when you do that, you can just use whatever you can fit in it, basically. Another item here. I can't shoot at it though for some reason. Oh, now I can. A dawn chorus. Oh, what's going on here? I would imagine that I need to kill this big thing in the middle here. I do want to make sure that these small ones don't bother me too much though. However, this one seems to kind of... Ah, look at this, okay. So that's what we need to do with this enemy. As you can tell, the chain is a very important part of combat in this game. Okay, one more left there. I'm getting a lot of damage there. Not what we want. That not end up taking it out. Ah, there we go. A pulsating flesh. That doesn't sound very appetizing. Probably heal. But that didn't heal very much. Open this door? I can't open it. Looks like I need a key. Okay. That makes sense. Let's go this way instead then. Well, I'm glad I went downstairs first to grab that lump of metal. I don't exactly remember how the chain mechanic works. Oh, we got a level up. Stamina increased, chain attack boost, and health restored. That's good. I guess I didn't really need to use that healing then, a few moments ago. I wonder if I can attack it while it's on a chain. Yes, I can. Anything up here? A witch's wand. Is that an equipable thing? No, not quite. Wonder what it is then. Material, apparently. Okay. I'm going to pause the game here real quick. We are about to get an ad break. And I'm going to have a short little break myself here for that. Or we're going to go and BRB real quick for a few minutes. Go stretch our legs and whatnot. So I encourage everyone watching to do the same as this ad break is going. And I will see you guys again in a couple of minutes. So stay tuned for more Pandora's Tower. I might already even be able to finish the first tower. Who knows? In any case, stay tuned and I will be back in a couple of quick minutes. And then we are back. And let's continue with this dungeon right away. Crystal clear water gushes from the fountain. Drinking it is sure to be soothing. Oh, is that just a free way to heal at the moment? I mean, I'll take it. And I heard we were going to be researching plants. I went and got my old tools for the garden. They've been no use to me. This is no normal plant. The fact that it's mobile as it hunts for prey means it can't be thought of as a plant in the strict sense. The way in which it gulps at any prey offered it reminds one of nothing so much as a starving beast. I can't read at the moment. After eating, it becomes calm, like our pet dog. Its solitary plant-like features is that it gets sluggish at night. Like other plants, it seems to need sunlight. There's much that remains to be discovered. Let our research secure a place in the annals of botanical study. Alright. Grab that medicine. Oh, what's going on here then? Leap over gaps by running with L. Ah, I see. Grab that medicinal moss. And those silver coins. Nice. Whoops. Use L to climb down while pressing X. Alright. You're about to fight something. Not quite, it seems. One does wonder what is going on up here, though, as a delibird appears in chat. So, I can put my chain on that. I can't really seem to interact with it much, though. Those roses need to be uprooted to unblock that door. Interesting. Sealing chains. Sealing chain keeps the door to the chambers of the masters locked, making sure the mighty beast cannot run amok. No ordinary chain, and made using special techniques only our people understand. No matter how hard you try, you cannot destroy it. One end of the chain is fastened to the door of the master's chamber, while the other is connected to the floor of each tower. Release the chain, necessary to smash the point of connection. For safety's sake, the rooms where the sealing chain's connections are housed are distributed throughout the towers and are accessed via sealed doors. The army have the keys for these chambers, but in fact you can also use our chain to grab the handle and open them. Oh, I see. The army promised to give our people another chance, but who knows if they can really be trusted. That's why we have made sure that we can seal away the masters if we need to. Alright, sounds interesting. Ah, I can climb apparently. Alright. Good to know. This seems to be the chain that we're talking about. Is this the door to the master then? I suppose it is. The door's chained shut. There must be a way to open it. Yeah. Is there not a map, by the way? Yeah, there is. Probably try and use that a little bit more. But now though, the best we can do is continue on. Actually, there was stuff here that we could break. Treetop Master, we observed a shining section on the forehead of specimen number 87. A piece of master flesh had formed. We have completed work on the Master of the Treetop Tower. Master flesh is the mysterious power source for the Master. Our ultimate purpose is to harness this power and use it as a weapon. Just what is that blue-green growth that formed at the same time as the Master flesh? Very soft when compared to the other parts of the body. It's exposed whenever the Master exerts force, so it's likely to be connected to the Master flesh. This be an organ for enhancing strength. There's still much to learn and I look forward to learning more. I see. We've been ordered to completely remove the thorns from the tower, but these roses are not the common or garden thorns you are all familiar with. These thorns are tenacious and must be tackled with swords. But bear in mind that the stalk with the flowers, known as the mother plant, is another story. Its structure is much more flexible than the thorns around it. Strike it a number of times with your blade, it will wither. Mother plant is the important one to deal with, but it's very sensitive and can detect potential threats. If you get too close or touch the roses around it, it will disappear underground. You need to somehow grab hold of it and stop it moving. I see. I mean, I got it to go away there. Are we just following it now? Is that what's going on? Link objects are foes by binding one with R. And join it to the other by pressing it. Oh, I see. That's why that thing is there. Can I not just beat the hell out of this thing? I suppose I can. Alright, nice, there we go. Progress is being made. Let me grab whatever this item is. Find locked doors with R and then move with L or pull with X. Interesting. And the door is open. But this almost feels like I'm somewhere completely different. An enormous chain is attached to the ground. It only could be broken. There we go, nice. So basically I just need to hit it with the chain a couple of times. And then it breaks. Just like that. That should then lead us to the boss fight. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, it's getting busy here. Gonna kill all these enemies. What's going on down there? Okay, binding that one to the pole seemingly has no use. So when I do this, when I pull like this, I fill up the little bar down below. Which I assume is going to increase the damage that I end up doing. So that's interesting. I wonder what the most efficient way to fight is. If it is by just using the sword like this. Or by trying to get these strong chain attacks going. In the meantime, it's also important to notice that that our little clock down there is almost halfway depleted. Oh no, that's not where I wanted to go. So we need to make sure that we don't lose the other half of it. I'm gonna go through this door real quick. Oh no. Something attacking me from a distance there. Repeatedly even. Surely there's something useful here though, right? Bag is full. I see. That seems less than ideal. I just cannot bring that berry with me then. Guard of Divinity. Takes Aaron to the observatory. That probably is useful to grab. Get those copper coins still, because I'm pretty sure I can grab those. I almost wonder if it would be a better idea at this point then to go back first before doing this boss fight. Now that I'm eating that berry, I might as well just go back. Have a quick look at my inventory and see. So this heals all wounds. Probably want to go to this. Medicine restores health. This heals all wounds. This gives vitality. Soothes pain. Interesting. Just use another one of those dry berries, and that way we are at the best health we can be, I think, for this upcoming boss fight. Okay. First boss of the game there. How's this gonna go? Look at this thing. But it's got quite the imposing figure, doesn't it? And quite the imposing face as well.
Deep within each one, a master. Defeat these masters and return here with their flesh.
Thank you, Mafta.
This is it. A master.
Alright, it's not aggroed at me yet for some reason. Okay, we got a big hit in right at the start there. Oh, listen to that music, by the way. This specific track is one of my favorites from this game. Oh, gotta watch out for this. Basically, if we build that chain and then hit B, we end up unleashing a big attack. I would have got quite a lot of damage on this boss. Gonna try to keep that momentum going. Ooh, what's this attack? This is, of course, pretty much the tutorial boss. Hi there, Lana. How's your evening been? So for that redeem, basically, the way that works is you have to put a Pokemon, like a specific Pokemon name, in the chat message, and then that specific Pokemon that you use will appear. Wasn't quite able to get the full attack gauge there. There we go, though. Okay, if we can get one more of those, then we're good with this fight. Oh, no. There we go. And it's done. Nice. That is the first tower of Pandora's Tower. That's nice. GG's. Only 12 left. Let me give you back those points for that, by the way. Because because it wasn't really clear how to use it, I think. Master has been defeated, and the chain has regained some power. All right, very nice. Unreadable alt note. Okay. Seems to be much else going on in this room, so. Now the most important thing to do is to get back to Elena as quickly as we possibly can. Oh, we just warped back. Okay. He's probably in a pretty bad way at the moment. Hopefully we can resolve that a little bit here.
Well, well, if it isn't Aaron, you did well to make it back. And
Thank you, Mafta.
You have returned from the 13 Towers with Master Flesh. Well then, serve it up to Elena without delay.
Okay, where is Elena? How did I do that? Oh yeah, I hit L.
Sorry, Aaron.
Give her the Master Flesh.
Master Flesh.
Surely she's gonna get used to that eventually, right? Hopefully. Otherwise we're gonna have a lot of experiences like this. What's going on in this little cutscene here, though?
Oh, you've come back, I see.
Please,
Indeed I have.
pray to the gods of Ios.
Ask them to bring the war to an end.
What was that?
I'm honestly not sure either. That cutscene confused me a little bit, to be completely honest. I'll take it, though. I'll take it. Do you want to save your game? Yes, we do. Want to continue as well? What was that meat she ate?
It was master flesh. Eating it will reverse the curse and rid her of that mark on her back.
Alright.
Why, it's
What is
flesh
master
you
flesh?
can only get from those great hulking beasts known as masters.
Master flesh, the cure. I mean, we already
Elena's
know this
going to
pretty much,
have
but
to eat 12 hunks of master flesh.
if she does eat 12, why is Aaron's dialogue not narrated here? If she does eat 12 pieces of master flesh, then the curse will be lifted?
That's about the size of it. So if you want to help Elena, bring her that master flesh.
Yeah, that's the plan. And servant flesh?
I'm sure I told you this already. Servant flesh only halts the curse for a short time. After that, she will become a beast once more.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Alright.
To stop Elena becoming a monster, you're going to have to try to lift the curse. To do that, you'll have to bring her flesh from all 12 of the masters dwelling in the towers. Well, I'll be off now. If you want me, I'm sure you'll find me around. I won't be going too far.
Alright. Ah, they're just going into their normal... Their regular room, I suppose. Next morning. Hi there, Catherine. Flesh goes bad, so don't hold on to it. Sell surplus flesh to Mafda. Oh, okay. Let's go and do that then. How are you doing, Catherine?
I don't know precisely why, but it seems that the door to the next tower is now open.
Well, that must be because we
defeating a master
finished the last one.
exerts some kind of influence over the other towers. Have you ever heard tell of the natural laws of Ios? Oh well, don't worry about that now.
Well, I guess we'll learn about that later
All
then.
you need to know is that defeating the masters, you've got some flesh going spare.
Yes,
That
let's sell her
will
the flesh.
see. You've done well. I'm going to throw this in as well. Well,
Hello, Catherine.
well, it looks like you
How are
have
your
some
travels
reading
going at the
material.
moment? Hopefully you're having fun.
I'll buy that off you if it's all right with. For this kind of information, I've got new items in stock.
Okay, we got quite a bit of cash there from all of that. Let me see what we can purchase
Here's
now.
what's in stock today.
Ooh, leather belt expands the bag. That's quite useful. Some of these are also going to be good gifts for Elena. So we need to keep all of that in mind. I think I want to get this leather
That will
belt right
cost
away.
you this much.
And then get that red drape because I imagine
That will cost you this. Was
I
there
imagine that
something
Elena
else
would
you
like that
wanted?
quite a lot.
Choose
I upgrade my weapon
a
yet?
way to forge.
Yes, I can.
So, seems that went well.
Let us go ahead and do that right away.
So, suppose that went well.
Good thing then that we got that
Choose a
mercury.
way to forge.
What do we need next? More mercury, more crystal ores. Good to know.
Was there something else you wanted? Select the item you wish to create.
Chilling in the hotel for a bit, have some foods. Ooh, sounds good, sounds good. Nothing we can craft right now except for medicine and elixir.
Was there something else you wanted? Oh, be sure to take this with you. You
What's
don't
that?
need to give me
That map there?
anything in return. We help each other out, you see.
See, Catherine, fair enough, fair enough. As long as it's good enough to run Twitch, right? All that matters. From human to beast. Following the cataclysm, chilling rumors were rife throughout the realm. Few had seen anything with their own eyes, and few could describe the symptoms. Some called it the beast's curse, claiming that eating the flesh of a certain creature would cure it. Strictures imposed by the way of Ios against the consumption of meat means that even suggesting it is strictly forbidden. This demands immediate investigation.
Farewell for now.
See, so that's essentially why Elena was so against eating that stuff earlier. Twitch and Discord is all you need? Yeah, exactly. Where is Elena at the moment? Ah, there she is. There's some info up there that I need to grab in a little bit as well.
Was that a dream? It must have been. Oh, sorry, Aaron. I was miles away there.
I'm not sure what you're talking about there, Elena, but let's have some
Spent
convo
several
here.
days walking through the wasteland after the festival. There's no way we would have made it here without Mavda's help. That book you've got is written in ancient Iosian.
Oh yeah, we got one of those unreadable notes or something
I
along
should
those
be able
lines,
to
right?
read it. Would you like me to translate it for you? I hope it'll
Yeah,
be
please
of use
do.
to you, Aaron. Mavda said my curse would be lifted if I...
So just chatting doesn't really
I'm
seem to
sure
do
the audience-
anything for the bond on the left. Well, let's give her that red drape in the meantime.
Red cloth. I should be able to make something that adds a splash of colour to the room. Maybe a bed cover or a tablecloth. Which would you prefer, Aaron?
A bed cover or a tablecloth? I don't know what to pick here, to be honest. Let's go tablecloth.
A tablecloth. All right. Maybe it'll help my cooking taste a bit better as well.
If only that was how that worked. Alright, let's go back then. So, let me have a look at Trunk. Actually, first of all, let me have a look at my stuff here. So, if I go here, leather belt. Expands the bag, however, not really doing anything. Oh, maybe it expands the bag when I actually give it to Elena. That's how that works.
Oh, sorry, Aaron. Shall I put this strap onto your bag for you, Aaron? It looks like a
Ah,
really
I
tough
see, I
one.
see.
I don't think it'll break, no matter how heavy your bag is. Now, I'll just put this here, and so this...
Yeah, alright, alright.
I think you should be able to carry a bit more in your bag now.
Adamik, welcome back. I hope you were having fun. Your bag got bigger. Okay, perfect. So is that just my space, or is that also my equipment thing? No, just the actual capacity. Okay. So I'm equipping this stage stone here. What does it actually do? Life-giving stone that keeps the gravely wounded bearer alive. Okay. We have a warrior amulet. I'm already equipping that. Sharpened fang that boosts the attacking power of its wearer. Might as well equip that too then. Yeah, it's fun. That's good to know, Meek. Let me go in here. And put some stuff away. Valuable currency, silver coin. Could I just sell that over? Anything that's just material, I think I should just transfer into the trunk. Just to be safe. Now let me see if I could sell that bit of silver.
There is untapped potential in that chain. You aren't close to harnessing its full power. What should
Yeah, makes
you
sense.
do, you ask? Well, there's nothing quite like defeating a mighty foe.
That's
I'd
something
say
after.
the masters would make ideal opponent. That chain needs love and attention, you know. What can I do for you?
Okay, let's forget about all of that and let me see if I can sell
What do you want to sell me?
this. I can indeed.
Was there something else you... Here's what's in
Anything
stock
useful I could
today.
buy at the moment then? Doesn't really seem like it.
Was there something else you... Fair?
Alright. Let's see. Oh, there's a few notes back up there as well. So we got a survivor appearing in chat. Conquering the curse. Beast flesh counters the curse. If the curse is left for too long, the victim will never be human again. Eating all master flesh is said to cure the curse. To conquer the curse, you need to stay positive, really. If only that was all of it. Aaron beside me, I won't let it beat me. Or is that just a piece of her, like, is that just her diary or something? I wonder, does that get put in my normal pouch? No, it doesn't. Hi there, Lana. I like those emotes that you have. Are those, do I see that? Those are fun emotes.
Oh, sorry.
I don't need to do anything with Elena at this particular moment. Let me go save the game real quick. And then we'll probably be up to the second tower already, won't we?
Aaron, wait.
Oh, what's this?
Please. Promise me you'll be careful. Don't just leave without saying anything. Oh,
Really
wait.
now?
Hold out your hand. You know what this is? It's the vow of Ios. Come on, do it. Place your finger next to me.
Aaron seems to be a bit confused about this.
Wait!
Really, Aaron? You're just gonna be like that, huh? Well, that can be good for that relation chain. What?
Oh, Aaron.
Are you serious, Aaron?
Just be careful. Please.
Guy's got quite the game, doesn't he? All right. I'm not sure how to feel about that, but we're continuing. We're playing games still, and we are going to head off to the second tower, the Sheardrop Spire. All right, works for me. Teardrop Spire. I'm sure that's going to be a fun dungeon. Oh, look at this. Those are some nice visuals. Is it just me, or did it look like there were 2 chains over there? And this statue here is holding 2 chains as well. Appears to be one of the gods of Ios. He bears chains and the symbol of Earth. Thing. Got some sticky mud. I don't know what that does, but we got it. Yeah, this looks like we need a key again. I'm kind of confused because in the last tower there was also a door that we needed a key for, but we never ended up opening that specific door. So I wonder what the deal with that is. Look at this guy. Oh, there's 2 of them as well. I'm curious to know if that, like, was enough to one-shot him. Doesn't look like it. Oh, he's gone, though. Okay, got beast flesh. But now we're at least safe in case Elena needs something. I don't know how I end up chaining onto that sword. I'll take it. It works. Or beast flesh. Is there anything else around this room? Oh, look at this. Teardrop. The lifts. Using the transport lifts, keep pulling the lever in order to ascend. Release the lever and you will descend, following a brief pause. Please ensure that no ore falls from the lifts. That sounds not very safe, if I'm being honest. This elevator seems really unsure on if it wants to cooperate. Is it just gonna drop down immediately now then? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. I find that a bit strange, to be honest. I also wonder if there's any merit to going down here. Got some more strange grains at least. And now we just go back up. Okay. I've always found this chain mechanic really interesting, to be honest. In a good way, of course. This up here. Ah, I see. Deposit 1 golden ore. Strike this fragile ore and it will fragment into sharp shards. Another property of this ore is that it seems often just out of the wall. If you wait for some time, new ore will appear to replace ore that has been destroyed. This ore is in plentiful supply. Research is now underway for the most productive ways to use it. Haven't seen any ores like that yet, though. Oh, look at this. Find beasts with R, then link them to another beast with R. That's not quite what I was meant to do there. All right. I love how we're in the second dungeon and there's still tutorial elements. Got some tough belt there. And 2 bits of dripping flesh. I want to make sure to loot all these boxes just to make sure I don't miss out on anything important. I have something to examine here. This was used for mining pieces of ore that are piled up. I'm gonna pause the game here real quick to turn off my fan that's behind me because it's starting to get a little chilly in here. So give me a quick second. All right. And let's continue on. Looks like we're going to be doing a lot of climbing here. I imagine that could be another book here, perhaps. Oh, just a bunch of coins. I mean, I'll take those too. Seem to be anything here that I can latch onto. So let's go to this one here. Probably gotta get a little bit closer. Yeah, there we go. Well, if my camera just doesn't do that. Okay. Press A with R held to throw the chain at a cursor target. Oh. That's interesting. We can have even more. I see. That's an interesting mechanic there. This elevator looks like it's going to go up. We have an enemy here trying to bother us. Didn't end up being a big problem though. What's over here? Another locked door? Crystal ore, alright. There's a beast with ore in its body, and a bunch of scientists have asked me to help them out, seeing if it can be used to blast mining. There was another explosion. They make them from gas and oil. Smash them together and blow them up, and our team loses another member. Trying to work with such a dangerous beast around is no laughing matter. I mean, I signed up thinking it would be better than going to war, but now I'm really not so sure. This tower seems to be significantly more dangerous than the previous one, based on those little texts. Or judged from the wall, it's hard to believe this is a building. And that is kind of a strange thing, isn't it? To have ore growing in a building. No matter though, because we will just continue on. rid of this bird in the meantime. Oh, cash for it as well. Very nice. Ooh, I wonder if that right there is going to lead us to our first chain. Kinda looks like it should. Only one way to find out. Nothing in those boxes, okay. Checkpoint passed. Ooh, interesting. First get rid of this bird before we end up in trouble. Multiple birds even. All right. I need to be careful with my next move here because what if jumping down here just causes me to have to backtrack a bunch? Actually, based on what I'm seeing here, I think we should be fine. I think we should just follow that chain. Hopefully we will get to one of those rooms where we can destroy it. Oh, I almost jumped off, but from the looks of it, kind of supposed to. Target with cursor and press A with R held for a chain shot. I see. That's an interesting mechanic. As we get a mini-or in chat. And we got a level up as well. Alright. There's more of these, so I need to pay attention. Not quite close enough to them. These things just die in one hit apparently, which is convenient for me. Hold on, let me try this again. So if I just aim at them and then hit A, yeah, you just shoot them straight out of the air. All right. Oh, I caught that minion. That's nice. What's down here? I think this might be something that I don't need to look into yet, because right down this cliff here does kind of look like this is where we break that chain. There's also a chest here. Got another shard of divinity, that's useful. So I'm hoping that there is a chain back here. There is, to be honest. Yes, there is indeed. Chains left 1. Good to know. Hope all is well with Elena.
I do hope you're all right, Aaron.
He seems to be doing decent so far.
Of course he is. He's as tough as they come.
Also, with that chain collection, shouldn't you be able to kind of feel out how each other are feeling? Or is that not how that works? Because that's how I interpreted it. Could definitely be wrong, though. All things considered. Grab this crystal ore in the meantime. As it seems that there's no other way to go back there. Climb up this. Oh yeah, I can. Pretty sure that's where I initially came from as well. Ah yeah, now I can use this to climb back up. There we go, that works out pretty perfectly. Why am I hearing bells, by the way? That's interesting and potentially worrying. I do wonder, where else can I go? Can I take this elevator further up, maybe? This bird's a bit tougher. Need multiple shots to take it out. Okay, so I noticed that other chain over there on the other side. Hopefully lead to something useful. I think it should. What do I do with this? Do I just, like, hit it? Ah, there we go. Is this a shortcut that we just got then? Oh no, I think this one is the shortcut. Yeah, that must be it. Oh, look at this. That's interesting. They just throw them at each other, apparently. Alright. I did end up taking damage through that, which isn't ideal. Got another unreadable old note. This one's a little more readable. Research into the master of Sheardrop's spire is not easy. Observing its master flesh is a challenge. Still, we have recorded what we know. Flesh hard to observe. Master flesh has formed on the back section. As the master is cautious, it will change the direction it is facing when it feels its back is threatened. May prove easier if only we could grab hold of it. During enemies, it relies on its sight, capture foes, and focus on threats and follow them. Once it targets a foe, it becomes aggressive and we can throw rocks at them. Careless research leads to casualties, or could lead to casualties rather. Need to think more about the best approach. Okay. what I'm thinking here is maybe it would be a good idea to try and get the second chain and then go back to Elena for a bit. To creep along that thin edge. So what's the premise of this game? So basically what we're trying to do at the moment, our tribe is basically in some kind of war. And somehow within that war, Elena, who happens to be the girlfriend of the main character, she ended up getting cursed, and that curse causes her to turn into a monster. And we have to go to these towers, which is where we are in right now, to find beast flesh that she has to eat to lift the curse. Basically, that's kind of what the current situation is. The meat one, yeah, you're right. Can I fall down here without having to necessarily lose progress? How do I even... Ah, I see. Because there is a chest down there. Okay, I can't just climb up, okay. Got a sage stone, that's useful. So at the moment I'm thinking that I might want to go and get that second chain that's in this tower. Oh, look at this. Build momentum and jump with R. And then go back to Elena. Just to make sure that we don't run out of time. Although, if this is already where the second chain gets broken, might not necessarily need to do that. In the meantime, thank you very much for that follow. Appreciate it. We do have anonymous follows in case you just want to lurk. But if you want to, if you want me to thank you a little bit more personally, feel free to mention so in chat. Thank you for that follow, though. I appreciate it. As we did manage to break our second chain right there. Grab this in the meantime. Oh, the bag is full. Okay. Do I have anything? Well, I can actually just use one of my berries. Since I'm on relatively low health. So, what I'm really wondering here is... if it would be better for me to just finish this dungeon now, or to go back to Elena first. Because it's kind of hard for me to estimate how long we would still need. I mean, the timer seems to be just over halfway now. I'm gonna ignore both of these guys. So that would make you think that we have plenty of time left. To go and finish this dungeon. Get rid of this bird in the meantime. Alright, and up we go. I guess I didn't necessarily need to use that berry right there. But otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to bring everything. I wonder if this is going to end up going straight to boss room. Oh, not quite. I see what needs to be done here. We need to go back down for a second. How do we drag that so slowly? Okay, this is a little more like it. Alright, then up we go. Well, that wasn't the best. I got a little impatient there, I will admit. Do that one more time, this time without messing it up. Maybe with getting rid of that for as a little bit of a precaution. There we go. Yeah, this is just the boss room right here. Crystal ore, the bag is full. Do I have anything I could really afford to discard though? I'll get rid of one of those sticky muds. Let us hit that poke catch, of course, for that Stantler. Anything in here? No. All right. Let us go have ourselves another boss fight then. I see. I like how pretty much the first attack it almost gets you for free with these boss fights. I wonder what the best way would be to go about this. Can I get rid of these limbs maybe? Is that a thing I can do? I tried. Didn't really seem to do much. Maybe I can throw these back at him. Let me try that. Let me try if I can throw these rocks at him. No, not quite. What is it that I'm supposed to do then? Maybe I tie him to the rock? No, that doesn't do anything. None of my attacks currently seem to really do much. He seems to turn around too quickly for me to really do anything either. Oh no. We almost got comboed there. What if I'm just... If I'm just supposed to get full force on this? Oh, that doesn't really seem to work at all. Also about to die here. Luckily we have a full heal with us. Ooh, look at this. Does anyone have any idea on what I need to do here? Because I have no clue. I have absolutely no clue. Might need to warp back to Elena in a little bit, even. Did get kind of staggered by that for a moment. I wonder if I just keep attacking its legs, if eventually I'll get to the back of him. Doesn't quite seem to be the case, to be honest. There we go. We're getting an attack in, though. Not quite a full combo. Right, so I did somehow cause him to stagger for long enough that I could get to the back of its head. Now the question is, how do I do that again? Ah, there we go. Another attack. We'll look at this. We got to the second phase of the fight, it seems. But pulling at the leg does seem to be doing something. I wonder if maybe I need to initiate the actual attack while it's trying to do something. Ah, yeah, look at that. That did stagger it for a second. Ah, that's not quite what I meant to do. But I think the trick pretty much is to time my chain pull with a counterable attack. Like that. Timer is starting to run out slowly. I need to pay some good attention to that. I think we can get this though. Excuse me? That's not what I was trying to grab. I timed that pretty poorly. Got some medicine real quick. Hi there, TJ Wolf. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. We are currently not doing very well on this boss fight, given the time limit. Doing okay, glad to hear that. Okay. Good opportunity to do some damage here. If I can hit one more of those, then we're good. Dude, the game is starting to warn me about Elena. Please fall down. Starting to get a little nervous here, not gonna lie. Okay, give me something I can counter, please. I'm a bit unsure on when it actually goes down and when it doesn't. Does that just come down to my timing not being good? Oh, I died. I have a sage stone. Please tell me I can get the final attack in here. No. That little moment it had there didn't last long enough. It's starting to look very likely that we're going to lose this, to be honest. Give me an attack I can counter. Please tell me I can finish him up here. Oh, look at this. We got him, nice. Just in time, it seems. I feel like we were really on the cusp of losing that one. Nice one, though. Nice one. GG's. I was really nervous there for a minute. I'm not gonna lie. Master has been defeated. Jane has regained some power. Okay, I think at this point we might just want to go... We just want to go away as soon as possible. And we really got that just in time, didn't we? I have to run. So now I'm wondering if the fact that I waited this long before going back to Elena, if that's going to have a negative effect on the relationship.
Elena.
Well, she seems to have gone off the deep end a little bit. Quite the creation she's starting to become here. Not looking too good. Yeah, you can say that again.
Been waiting.
Maybe we shouldn't wait that long next time. Give her the Master Flesh right away. Yeah, so when she's that far along, at least she doesn't hate the Master Flesh as much. Try and catch a Lickitung. That has just appeared in chat. Oh, we really got that boss fight just in time, didn't we?
In our village, one funeral follows another. Children, the old, all have taken
That sounds
place.
pretty depressive.
The boy next door went too. Not enough to eat, they say. It's nigh on impossible to get hold of food. Our young men are all sent to the front. They don't return. The women and children struggle to bring the harvest in alone.
Again? I saw something, but what?
Well, at least she's turned into normal again. For the time being. By the way, one interesting thing that's happened throughout this stream. I don't know it's picking up on the mic, but my Wii U has been making a ton of noise the entire time. I feel like that's always been a thing with the Wii U, to be fair. But it's really noisy. And it's all like disk drive noises that it's making as well. Like, I can hear the laser going back and forth.
Feeling better, my dear?
Yes, Mavda. Much better.
Well, that's good.
It's just that every time I eat that Master Flesh, I have the strangest dreams.
Strange dreams, you say?
It looks
I wonder if these are like
another
if these are
country, a
visions
long
that she's
time
having.
ago. Oh, and I saw the towers, but they were different. And the scar wasn't there.
Curious. I'll have to look into this.
Thank you, Mavda.
That does sound interesting. Just as interesting as my voice messing itself up. Elena is nowhere to be seen. Wait a minute, is someone singing? Ah, Elena seems to be in a good mood today then. Grab that note that's up here first. How are you all? I'm so sorry for the worry I have caused you. Still in a state of confusion and don't know just what to tell you about all that's happened. For the time being, we must stay here. When we return, I will explain everything. Please do not worry about me. I swear that Aaron and I will return. Aaron and I are together, making a life with the man I love makes me feel excited about the future. But, yeah, where's that gonna go, Elena? Alright, let's see what Elena's doing. I like how good they made this animation look all the way back in 2011.
In the land of Imperia, it is the year 511 of the unified era. The scene is Helicon, the capital of the kingdom of Illyria.
Hey, you compare that to some games of nowadays, and you're like, dude, what's happened with game design sometimes? So we're getting a little bit of backstory here on what's going on. So from what I understand, this cutscene is like, it's right before the curse happens, isn't it?
Can't let them spot me.
Ah, yeah, there it is.
Aaron? Were you watching?
Yes.
I sang that song at the Harvest Festival. Though it brings back bad memories of what happened there. But still,
I feel like we're
love
going
that
to see
song.
more details
I loved singing it for everyone.
on that festival later on.
I was so happy back then.
Oh, we're getting some already.
What is that?
Prepare to attack!
So this monster that's happening there, is that Elena?
Elena!
Or was that something else?
Elena!
Honestly, not really sure.
It struck again. The beast's curse has claimed another victim. And who might you be? Are you a friend of hers? You won't be able to do this alone. If you don't mind an old girl like me tagging along, I'd be happy to help.
I see. So this is basically the first time that these characters, well, that Aaron and Elena met Mavda. Because of course Aaron and Elena already knew each other before this. Elena, I will do anything to stop you becoming a beast ever again.
I don't remember remember much about the Harvest Festival. I just know I caused a lot of trouble. I wonder what happened to everybody who was there.
Well, it didn't look like anyone was necessarily hurt.
So, this is what you want me to translate? All right. That Harvest Fest, there was so many. I can't believe I caused so much trouble for all those people.
I see. Do I have anything to give her at the moment? I don't think so, no. Let me go back inside for a bit. As I bite my tongue for some reason. That wasn't very pleasant. In any case, we go to Mafta real quick.
You've got some flesh going spare? I'll buy it.
Yes, please do.
Let me. Well, I'll buy that off you for this kind
How much do I get for that? 1150. So not as much as I got for the first tower. What can I buy now?
Today.
Tactical manual enhances combat. I'm still interested to know what that's exactly going to mean.
That will cost you this.
You get this though.
Was there something else you wanted?
Can I upgrade anything?
Choose a way to forge.
No, not quite. I need mercury. Can I buy that?
Was there something else you wanted? Here's what's in stock today.
I can't. Ooh, it's expensive though.
Was there something else? What do you want to
See if
sell?
there's anything that would be good to sell. These silver coins. I could sell. Also, it looks like my equipment box got a little larger. I'm just noticing. I need to look into that in a little bit as well.
Was there something else you wanted?
I can create at the moment.
Select the item you wish to
I can make an
create.
amulet.
What creation method?
Let's make one. Why not?
Seems that way. Where do you want to store?
What else do we have here? I make a large bone. What does that even do? It boosts my attacking prowess. Okay.
Was there something else you wanted?
I think there's much else that I can do here.
You don't need to give me anything in return.
Hi there, Charlie.
We help each other out.
How are you doing tonight? The army seek one by the name of Elena, the singer at the Harvest Festival, along with her companion, a youth with a golden hair. Apparently so, Charlie, apparently so. An unprecedented bounty has been placed on their heads. In Elena's village, to the north, the people say they have seen the golden-haired youth, and rumor has it that he was a soldier from the kingdom of Athos. The army thinks it's likely that he is a spy sent from the army of Athos. Yet even after interrogation, her parents could not give the army any clues as to where they might be. There are those who call for revenge to be exacted on Athos, and all watch for the army's next move with bated breath.
Farewell for now.
Feel powerful? Do you now, Charlie? Do you now? Let me see here. We have a present to give to Elena, so let me go ahead and do that. Where'd she go? Oh, she's all the way back there.
Thank you for everything, Aaron.
Of course. So let's give her this potted geranium.
Oh, how adorable! I love plants like this, Aaron.
Why'd the camera zoom in like that? I'm not sure. Let me go over here for a bit, because I think there's plenty of stuff that I could do better putting in the trunk for now. Sticky mud. I'll put this mercury in the trunk as well. Although, is it just me, or did that mercury look damaged? Let me see if I can do anything with that in a little bit. First, how do I, like, is there a more direct way to get into my equipment box to rearrange things? Oh, well, I guess this works. Let me put that fang over here. Rotate that and put it over here. How big is that tough pelt? Oh, that's perfect, because now I can grab this sage stone. I cannot use the amulet, though, can I? I can put that sage stone there, though. What's the amulet actually do? It serves to protect the wearer. So it just gives me a little bit more health, apparently. Let's leave that be for now, then. And have the equipment set up in this way. Is the old man trying to sing Elena's song? Is that what he's doing?
We are frantically searching for you. There is talk of a reward. Don't look at me like that. I won't hand you over. After all, those things you're bringing back from the towers are worth more than a reward. What can
Fair
I
enough,
do
Master.
for
Fair
you?
enough. Repair.
Well then, select the act that'll cost you this hand. Seems that went well.
All right. Your cravings over your really, Charlotte? Really? Fair enough, though. Fair enough. But I see what you're saying. At this point, would it be worth it to
Was there something else you wanted?
get another Mercury so I can upgrade
Here's
my
what's
sword?
in stock today.
Or would it be more worth it to get more flower seeds and brew drape and whatnot?
That will cost you this much. That will... Was there something
Because
else
of
you
course we do
wanted?
need to put a lot of attention into raising the relationship with Elena as much as we can, so that we end up getting the good ending when we finish the game. Let me do that real quick. Can I talk to her, please? There we go.
Thank you for everything, Eric. Nobody
I also
taught me to
forget
sing.
if spamming chat,
Don't you?
is that going to eventually
Is everything? Yes, sir.
raise my
Is everything?
relationship as well? No, it isn't. Let's just get both of these.
This cloth, it's nice and firm, but easy to work with. I'm sure I could make something with it. Maybe
I'm
a
sure
bed
you could.
cover or a tablecloth. Which would you?
I mean, we're already using the other one for tablecloth, so let's make a bed cover with this
All
one.
right. I'll make.
And let's give her another set of flower seeds.
Thank you. I really hope I can keep them alive this time.
I wonder, if I try to give her this amulet,
Is this for me? Wow, thank you. I can't wait to try it on. Thank you, Aaron.
Oh, look at this. She actually wears
I
it.
think I gave my brothers some amulets like this. I wonder if they've still got them. I'd be delighted if they did, but...
So we do need to think out of the box a little bit then with the gifts that we give her. What if I give her a berry?
Oh, some dryad berries. I know a really good cake recipe that uses these berries. Want to try? Hmm? How does it taste? Well, it's quite tart and sweet. It really cleanses the palate. I'll see what I can do, Erin. I hope you like them.
Curious to know, if I rest for a bunch of hours, will she have done something with those gifts? Rest until like the late afternoon.
I finished translating that book. It was a tough
Ah,
one,
that's useful.
I must admit.
Vessel Testament 1.
Do you think soldiers used to live in this observatory? It seems to have been built just for observing the towers. It isn't very homely. I suppose it's up to us to make this place a bit more livable.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Did you see the new tablecloth? I made
Oh,
it
she finished the
myself. A
tablecloth.
nice tablecloth
All right, that's good.
always makes food What was that dream I had? I finished that bed cover I was making. Did you
Oh,
see
she finished the
it?
bed cover
I
as
thought
well?
I did a really good job. You'll let me know what... What's up? Is everything all...
And I think that's all the conversation that she has at the moment. All right. Oh yeah, there is some new stuff around here, isn't there? Nice. That works. So we should probably keep in mind then that we need to think out of the box a little bit every now and then with the gifts that we give her. But now though, let me save the game here, because I think this is going to be a good time to call it for tonight. We, of course, we were able to get through 2 towers, which was more progress than I was expecting for the first time playing this, especially when we were on a little bit of a delay earlier on with some technical difficulties, unfortunately. But it's going to take more than that to stop us. So let's go over into this scene. Turn that music up a little bit. Thank you very much, though, to everyone who watched tonight. I really appreciate it, as always. I hope everyone had a good time, just as I did. Because this is, like I said, this is one of my favorite games of all time. So I definitely enjoyed playing it a lot. I hope it was fun to watch as well. In the meantime, though, let us have a look at who else is currently live. Guess that does mean that it is time to raid out here tonight. Is currently live. Of course, by the way, we will be back on Wednesday with some more games. Some Illusion of Gaia we will be playing on Wednesday. So that's going to be fun. That's also one of my favorite games of all time. So might want to stay tuned for that one. Couple of good options here, to be honest. For this, I think we're gonna raid the same person that we raided yesterday, though, which is Trunk the Shiny, because he just crossed 1,000 followers earlier today. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and say congratulations to Trunk for reaching 1,000 followers, because that's quite the achievement, isn't it? So we're gonna go say hi to Trunk. We're gonna congratulate him on the 1,000, and we're gonna be back here on Wednesday, like I said, with Illusion of Gaia. We have our raid messages in there, so let's throw those in there. Once again, thank you very much to everyone who watched tonight. I really appreciate it, as always. Thanks for the new follow earlier as well. Really appreciate that as well. and we will be off. So I will see you guys again on Wednesday with Illusion of Time / Illusion of Gaia, because that game has 2 names. What can I say? In any case, thank you very much. I will see you guys on Wednesday. Let's all go say hi to Trunk. Goodbye.